It's Marianne with Life Meets Manuscript. I'm giving you the best I've got today, like I do every day. None of these videos are edited, no filters, just straight no chaser, no production team, just you and I. Now, this topic about going from a traditional publisher to a self publisher or being self published is not a bad thing. It's not a hard thing. It's actually good. And here's why. So I'm going to use this time to break it down to you. So one of the things about going from a traditional to being self-published, one of the reasons why it may seem as not as good is because of the name brand. So, as you know, I am published. Most of my books, if not most of my books are published by St. Martin's Press, who is a major publisher. They're part of the Big Six, and the last time I checked, it was six that were the major publishers of the world. Or it could be less, some more now. But that's essentially it. So there's all these imprints, and if you've heard of a publisher, it's more likely they're under one of the major publishing companies. So you got Random House, Simon and Schuster, Hachette, Macmillan, etc. So, with all of that said, one of the things is that you don't have the same credibility. So, if you are self published and you were traditionally published, it may come with like, oh, are my books still important? Do they still matter? Am I still important? So I'm here to tell you that yes, you are. You are very important, if not more. Here's why. Because being traditionally published automatically gives you credibility. It automatically says that some big company gave you money to do things for them. And that's really good. That is timeless. Like that's never gonna go out of style someone giving you money to do things. That means you have a value, you have a service, you have a product that others want. And when you become self published, you're doing it on your own. But here's why it's a good thing because now you've hopefully established a name for yourself, or you have a fan base, or you have some type of social media presence, etc., because of your traditionally published books. So you may be able to have an email list, something that you created with your publisher to create this platform or audience for you. And that is the very platform and audience you can use to self publish your books. People do this all the time, in the record industry, in the music industry. They come out with these big songs, big labels, and eventually they independently put their stuff out, but they have their fans who will follow them everywhere. So I wanted to debunk that. So if you're traditionally published and you're hesitating to become self published, stop. 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 Don't waste any more time. Do it today. Now, the other thing is that self-publishing is super hard compared to traditionally published. Now, that I will have to say is true. It is hard because you have to learn every step of the process from idea to distribution. And I've self-published a couple of books of mine. One of them was This Life, and the other one was just recently published called The Professional Wife. So, with that said, um, it was really hard. And when I published them, I always forget what I did the previous time I self-published. So I have to start all over again. And that's a whole nother video. So when you're traditionally published, your publisher will do it all for you. All you have to do is, submit the manuscript, be open to edits, be open to changes. They do the edits, they do the changes, they send it back to you, implement them, they review it, etc., etc. So if you're a business person and you understand that exchange, how that works, you are going to be a good author. And after that, they take it away. They put it through production. They send you the photos, images of your cover. You pick what you like, um, and they distribute it. Your job is to market your book essentially when you're traditionally published. Make sure it sells. So that never changes, whether you're traditionally or self published. That's the part that takes the cake. When you're self-published, you have to do it all. You have to find the editors who are going to edit your book. You have to also take their changes and make your own changes, find proofreaders, copy editors. You also have to do your own cover art and find a distributor. So when I was doing it, the first time was really hard. I was living in another country and I was self-publishing here in the US. So it was my first time. The second time, which was my most recent book, The Professional Wife, was a lot more under control. I learned a lot more and it was fun. I think the first part, well, the most fun part for me was actually doing the cover because I created a cover contest where I had different designers come and pitch their cover ideas, and I had my fans, my readers, choose what they like, and I picked one, and it became a really hot cover that I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite covers of all of my books, and that was fun. And then I used a company called 99 Designs. And also for my distribution, I use Ingram Spark. I'll talk more about this in another video. But for this video, I just want you to know those few things. And I want to wrap this up by saying that I had a learning experience. Like, this is the third thing I want you to know. The third and final thing is that there's no money. So when you are traditionally published, somebody gives you an advance. They're going to give you 10,000, 20,000, if you're lucky, 500,000, a million, millions of dollars, whatever it is, to publish the book, to write the book, everything. When you're self-published, there is nobody paying you to do anything. You're dishing out all the dollars to get this process going and out there. And when you see your money, it's through the sales. So whatever you learn marketing your book traditionally, you should apply it in your self-publishing career. However, the challenge is social media, technology, everything changes so quickly. Like one platform you use for one thing is not the one you're going to use for this next thing. So I want to end this by saying if you're traditionally published and you can't get published again for whatever reason, consider self-publishing. It's not as hard as it seems. There's so many tools, platforms, people out there who can show you how to do it. So I hope this video helped you. Until next time, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.